Hey guys, this is Havenfire back for another Imposter VOD review. I will be analyzing Train today. He's one of the best imposters and Simply Among Us players in existence. He's won, I think, 4 or 5 tournaments at this point. Like, he's very, very good. I think that me and Train have very similar playstyles. It's very fundamentals based. Um, he's not quite as bloodthirsty as Wolfbell or um, quite as like meeting dominant as Hafu, but he's a very very good he's a very very good fundamentals player. So as you can see here, if you look at the settings, they've got anonymous votes off. But other than that, it's pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard Hafu lobby stuff. So this is a shorter video, so hopefully it doesn't get voted. So here we go. Okay, cool. He's with DK. Okay, love DK. DK's a pretty fast killer. So Train might want to play for Alibi. It's important to know how good your lobby is, or the style of the people in your lobby. Let's see what he does. All the doors are immediately closed. Very interesting. Early lights call. Okay, so Train's playing to look very innocent, which he now does because he fixed the lights very quickly. Train is on cameras. So cameras are very powerful. They let you see a lot of the map. It gives you a lot of information, and being on there as crewmate or imposter is pretty good. So he knows IFAs and weapons. Okay, DK killed.
I was about to say his movements were fucking weird. I said
Right now, Train has very little information other than he knows that he was on left side, and he was with a couple people in cameras. He saw IFA on cameras, and then he went into weapons. He knows IFAs and weapons. Very little information here. He does look pretty innocent because of fixing lights,
I said
but
if I'm
he
being
he can't talk right now, or else he might give information that ruins DK. So he needs to wait.
asks H-bomb movements were fucking weird because I waited for Wolf. She moved kind of late, so I didn't know if she was AFK. I was gonna make sure no one died, and it was her and H-bomb. And Wolf goes and does her nav task. H-bomb runs down and then turns around and then does nav, and I was like, that was weird. But then me, Wolf, H-bomb, and Train fix lights. I go to lab at task DJ. That's okay.
So
who was
this
on that
is an
node in
O2?
front of electric? There's two people, I believe. It was Hafu and who?
I didn't see anyone else do it.
I did it
Someone.
earlier.
No, someone. I was
Wait,
on
do we
cam.
know where
Someone
the
walked
body
up.
is?
Yeah, I know.
Or maybe I saw it after lights.
Where the body at?
So this is good filibustering. Train at the moment has pretty solid alibi. Like, he was in cameras, he was in electrical, he's by weapons, and he saw a bunch of people all over the place. So right now he's wasting time by asking for information that's pretty arbitrary.
Who walked up? Someone walked up to the node. Ifa, was it you?
Because he's asking for information about the location of a person on cameras, and he's not specifying who he saw. He's just trying to get other people to talk. He's trying to extend his presence in the meeting because he knows he's innocent. Even though they still don't know where the kill is, and right now Train is burning a decent amount of time.
Oh no, it wasn't. Wait, actually,
Was
maybe.
it? Somebody
not-
walked.
Body.
Not next to electrical, no.
Storage?
It's in storage, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I am
in
in
storage.
specimen.
How convenient, 5 up.
Well,
I
Steve,
know,
you just
very,
walked out
very.
of lab. Where'd you go after lab?
Where did I go after lab?
Uh-huh.
Down to vitals. Saw that H was dead.
So labs to vitals.
Wait, Stevie, you reported this. Didn't I just see you peep on me and Tree?
Yeah, I was
You
in the bottom.
leave
I did my I
No,
did my
Sleepy
water
just
jog,
peeked on
and then
me
I
in
came out.
cams. No,
Yeah,
and I
I
left.
did my water jog,
Do we have a
and then I went up
peeper
towards
here?
lights, and I saw Train.
We
And I went over to
stopped.
check for bodies.
Where's 5 up?
In
He said
specimen.
specimen, which would make
Oh,
sense. He
you're a
went
really
lab
good guy.
self-start.
Where are you, Hafu?
Who's a good guy?
I'm in lab. I passed Steve.
You told me there's a kill in storage. We haven't asked DK where he is yet.
I went straight down to weapons and I went into office.
Bro,
Wait,
I don't make storage codes
wait.
anymore because
I thought aren't
I
your
got
weapons?
nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nice try, Steve, throwing that on
I
me.
think DK's actually could be a killer.
Oh.
Because I didn't see him in office.
He got
Okay, so that was a little rough. DK's like nobody said weapons, so DK placed himself at weapons, but turns out IFA was in weapons. DK didn't know that. That's unfortunate. Train couldn't like force that information out there without seeming a little strange. Like it's strange saying, "Oh, I know there's a kill. I know IFA's in weapons." Actually, it's not too strange, but you right now he doesn't have a ton of information about where DK is, so he should probably avoid giving anything away. So
it turned on you. How do you
I
feel?
used to
DK?
think you were good.
decent job filibustering that conversation, though. You'll notice right at the end there they got to DK. Like if they had maybe 20 more seconds, he'd be placed under more sus, but they're out of time. So
You used to think you were good at the game.
if you put on a little bit more time wasting, they might have completely gotten over DK, but they got over. But it's still a pretty good job. Hafu's in Spes. Steve's left. A bunch of people are in Vitals. Yeah, Train is a door closer. Hits lights. He knows Steve is over here, so he might be going for Steve right now. If you look at which doors are open, you can actually figure out exactly where Steve is. So he closes all of these doors. Then he hits lights. So this hallway here has a bunch of doors. There's one here, there's one in electric. And as these doors open up, because he knows Steve is probably doing tasks in oxygen, as these doors open up, you can like track the location of a crewmate through a wall. So what he's doing here is he knows exactly where Steve is. He sees this door is open, that door is closed, Steve is in here. He also sees that 5 up is coming up. Now he looks really bad, so he has to kill there, because his movement was really imposter-like. He has to kill here. And he also sees that this door is open, which means Steve has gone upwards. So let's play that back, because that was a good sequence. Hits lights. He's tracking Steve, he's tracking Steve. Bad movement. Gets the kill, sees the doors are open, knows Steve is on his way to lights. Steve's gonna get framed pretty bad for that, because Train now has the excuse of being in weapons. And now he's praying that somebody is on an admin table, because he's currently the blip in weapons, which is really, really far away from oxygen, especially in the time frame that Steve was in there. Steve might just clear Train, based on its admin information.
I fixed lights. I'm a good guy. I'm a really good guy.
Where are their bodies?
I want to preface.
Okay, DK placed himself at lights, which is unfortunate because that's where the body died. So DK is not in the best of spots here.
This by saying I promise this is not a self-report.
1 lab, 2 electrical, 302.
Perfect. Hafu was on admin table, so she should have seen Train in comms. Train now that I think about it, Hafu went into Spes. It makes sense that she would run back out to check admin table and vitals during lights. I don't know if that's what Train was thinking, but yeah, it was kind of like a gut instinct that at this part in the game, somebody should be on admin table / vitals.
That was
I'm in
at
lab.
5 seconds ago.
Yeah, the 3 and 02 are 2 dead bodies and me.
There's 2 dead bodies. Oh gosh, okay.
Okay, I believe that. Okay, so
Well,
who's
actually,
lab
maybe-
side?
maybe-
I
see
checked
Iva's
vitals and
body,
there
but-
is 2.
Okay, so it sounds like Hafu didn't see Train in weapons, which isn't very good. So now he probably needs to place himself somewhere else or call Hafu a liar. But by calling Hafu a liar, it makes Steve and Hafu a pair, which I'm not sure if he wants to do yet.
Who's
There's
the
2
person in lab?
bodies.
Who's the
Me.
person in lab?
D4.
D4 is in lab. Okay, and then Sleepy
That being
just
said,
walked in
Iva's
from
body
where?
might not be an O2 right now.
I just came. Okay, so I went up to do the rocket and then I came down to check vitals for bodies and I saw a double kill. So I was gonna go for
Sleepy and
Steve
D4
or find the
heavy.
bodies.
Okay.
So Hafu's pretty cleared, because there's a double kill. Steve's saying they're both in the lab. D4 says that he found them on admin, found them on vitals, which means that there'd have to be like this mass conspiracy in order for her to be imposter.
I
I
could
came out
be
of
up
Spes.
dead in lights right now.
I saw
Could be up
D4
dead
in
lights.
rocket. I saw D4 doing rocket with me in
Wait.
the beginning.
How are you
That's true.
saying Ifa could be dead and
Well,
you
okay,
you
here's
reported
my
5
story.
Okay, no, I
I
get
went to the
it.
bottom- Okay.
Sorry. You reported
You
5
already got that? I didn't even have to say anything.
Well, it's because I thought you were saying that body you reported
So
was
it's
in lights.
Train, DK, Wolf. Choose two. That's the.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, Hafu's very smart. Because Sleepy and D4 pretty much got cleared off of that, and I don't know, and she believes Steve as well, because his information lines up with her information. So, Train, DK, Wolf. Or from Hafu's perspective, at least.
specimen.
No, you're not.
I saw
I
Hoffman
Yeah, I am.
just fixed lights.
No, you're not.
I am.
Okay, that's good. Wolf is adding her own sus, because Specimen is where you say you are if you're not in Specimen. You just say you're in Spec. So now Wolf says she's in Spec. Hafu was in Specimen. If you imagine her pathing, she went from the meeting to Specimen to admin table / vitals, right? So Wolf would have to have gone through the lab pathway, which means she would have to see somebody else. So she's very
I
sus.
Just fixed
Multiple
lights
from
to
first
DK
round
because
because-
he's dead. Because he
I'm
went
telling
up.
you what I did, bro.
We went
Did
into
he
OT
come from
together.
lab then?
Ifa went up.
Yeah.
Just telling her what
You
I
went
did.
in from lab?
Mhm.
Okay, then it's Train, DK.
Did you go in from lab? Because me and Deluxe were the first ones to go
Why aren't
from
you
lab.
refuting this
You know,
Train?
that
Yeah.
adds up.
Used to think Happy was
Can you guys hear me?
Why aren't you refuting this?
Dude,
Yeah.
you can't keep using
gonna
it.
rename the Happy Lobby.
Can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Train.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Hafu, are you saying it's me?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, I don't think Wolfball could have came in from lab.
Okay, so like I said, D4 and Sleepy are putting pressure on Wolf. So that was very, very fortunate. They would have been in a pretty bad spot otherwise.
Me and Deluxe came in from
That's
lab.
it.
We
I
opened
voted
the
Huffle.
doors.
I'm voting Happy
Okay,
too.
it's
No, it's DK.
Oh,
It's
I'm
DK.
kidding.
What? No, DK. You jumped on that with me. Hafu went. I saw Hafu go
Yeah,
down
yeah,
into
yeah, yeah,
Specimen. Oh yikes.
Okay, the two imposters just voted me.
Yeah, interesting. I don't think DK should have jumped on that, especially on 7. It looks very bad. So now he thinks that it's DK, or at least if he's crewmate, he thinks that it's DK.
No,
I
it's
see
not. It's not me. But you can
No.
send me off to make you feel better.
So now he gets to pressure DK on 7, which in my opinion is a good scenario to be in.
I agree on the DK one.
DK cannot make that. He cannot jump like that. He cannot. It's too shady.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially there he called Hafu a liar, and he needs to find someone to pair Hafu with, because right now Hafu has a lot of support. You need to find some excuse there. Once again, look at the doors, and we'll rewind this back. Closed, 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 open. Knows somebody is in here. He can go for this kill, but he can't kill Wolf because she's very crewmate. Kills Steve right there. That's a very good kill. Because Wolf is going to report it, and she's going to put pressure on somebody on the left side of the map, and they can always go ahead and say it's a self-report. And then it's a 50-50 between the two of them on what's hopefully 5, because DK hopefully got a kill. But now he's looking for an alibi. What's taking Wolf so long? Oh, she just got on the download. Okay, that makes it a phenomenal kill.
Killed and closed the door into office. I didn't know when they were dead. I fixed
Wow, that's very strange. Okay. So yeah, now they're on 5. Wolf is literally standing on top of Steve's corpse. Yeah, we'll see how this plays. If I was Train, I would put pressure on Wolf, and Wolf right now, Wolf and TK would be my 2. Because Sleepy was paired with Deluxe because of the lab incident, so it's very unlikely that Deluxe is it. And Hafu still has a ton of backing from the previous rounds, so Train needs to pressure DK and Wolf.
Someone just killed behind me a tree.
Hafu self-reporting.
It's Train.
It's
DK.
Big.
No, it's not me,
No,
but I do
Train,
think
Which one
stop,
happened?
bro.
Who you want to get first?
Train, you used to think you were good at the game.
All right, vote me.
You're better than.
I don't give a fuck.
I will vote you.
Yeah, it's DK. DK.
See, this is actually one of my favorite plays on 5, is voting or when you're 2 of 3, instead of ganging up on the third sus person, you just vote each other, because there's a couple of things that can come out of this. If you tie, you win. If one of you guys gets voted, the two of you are no longer paired because you guys voted out each other, which means you can go ahead and take a 50-50 against the other sus person with the clearance that I voted my friendly and partner. I voted my partner out on 5, and we didn't lose the game. Therefore, it was the correct vote. We've been pressuring each other for 2 meetings, so this is good. This is personally one of my favorite plays.
DK, listen.
You know, the only other.
I voted Hafu to be cute. Why would you jump
It's not
on
me.
that?
Okay, it's not me. It's not Wolf. It's not Deluxe.
Yeah, but first
it's either
round, that
Haku or
storage
Train.
kill
It's
is your
Train.
signature. You're probably making a second YouTube video and a Twitter clip.
Okay, where are you then, DK, right now?
Where am I? I'm on admin table.
Okay, give admin info, go.
There's one in lab, one in O2, and one in admin table. That's me, I think.
Nope.
But I can
because
see.
You literally
Try,
just.
though.
2 in office
I
right now.
tried.
You just what's that word called when you implicate? You just implicated yourself. She just said doors closed and someone's in office, and you say you're in office.
I mean,
Yeah, because I gotta give the honest
I'm
answer.
voting DK.
Yeah, no. So, Train, and Deluxe and Hafu are ganging up on DK. Wolf is not ganging up on DK, so Train's actually in a decent spot here. He could probably get away with next round. Kills Hafu, puts pressure on Wolfabelle.
I think it's
I
DK
voted
Wolf.
DK. I voted DK.
Oh, you just threw, Deluxe. You
No,
just threw.
it could-
Congratulations.
I love you.
By the way,
But
Steve's
it's-
dead on tree. He died behind me.
You can
And that
can
was just-
hear Hafu's hesitancy there because of how they're acting. Like Train put pressure on DK there. If they gang up on somebody, they lose the game entirely because they never manage to convince all somebody else to vote with like the pair of the sus people. So
Specimen, good show though.
it just sounds like it's.
Congratulations.
I
you
just
guys
don't
all
like
three.
how
played yourself.
someone-
Who's ready for an L? Who's ready for an L?
If we lose this, then
This is what they do. They
We're
always
not
vote
gonna
me,
lose
and then they
this.
hold out. Are you guys ready?
First round, DK lied about weapons. Ifa was in there, and I
1,
can vouch.
there he goes. So at this point, he can deal some extra credibility stuff, which is now he's bringing up old information. He was like, okay, well, I have credibility from previous rounds. I put pressure on DK from round 1. Remember that IFA information. That's pretty good for Train because it allows him to, like, say, I pressured him round 1, I pressured him round 2, I pressured him round 3, and now he's out, and I was one of the people who pressured him out. So, very good positioning by Train. You kill Hafu here, or you kill Deluxe here. Hafu seemed a little more hesitant now, so it's still between Train and Wolf, but he's got credibility. See what happens here. Deluxe and Hafu are holding hands. And you can see that here he has 30 tasks of time. Train has all the time in the world to either get 2 kills or try and set up a framing situation. Very good spot here. Doors information. There's Hafu. Okay. Good kill. That doesn't show up on admin table, and no one ever enters lights from the bottom side. The only way I can think of them finding this body is if someone was on admin table and saw the motion here, and then they go up to vitals, or they come over to this lights area and see that the pattern of doors being opened. But that's a phenomenal kill, because right now Hafu's here because they were holding hands earlier, and he doesn't see Deluxe. Deluxe went the other way to lights, and Wolf is somewhere on the right side of the map. So I think Train just wins this off of 2 kills. Yeah, there they are. So that door is still closed. They can't actually see the bottom doors open yet, so they'd have to wrap around. But this game is pretty over. In no world do they go south here. And he also can close O2 doors again, so... Well played by Train.
damn.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My boy Train. If I get them to get me, you know my boy Train clutches.
What don't you like about Tarkov, Sleepy?
I don't gotta do a damn
I-
thing.
I
Hafu
played
carried
the
for me.
game-
Train carried for me.
I played the game like a year ago, and
You
I played a
killed
lot of
me.
it. But then they like changed some of the way.
So yeah, that was really good play by Train. like I said before, Train is a fundamentals player, which is probably why he's well considered to be one of the best players. Like, he did textbook plays there. He kills where admin table doesn't show up. He does a kill when somebody's on a task. He did fantastic spacing. He easily dominated that Final Four situation with a well-placed kill on Hafu after using Dora's information to locate her. So some of the takeaways from this video are on Polus, if you shut all of the doors consistently, or when you want information on where crewmates are, you can locate them really, really easy using Dora's information. And it's also important to pressure your imposter partner when they are sus, and hide little nuggets of information that give you credibility. So thank you guys for watching my Trainwrecks analysis video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.